And welcome everyone to Napoleon Total War 3 3v3 replay. Today's replay comes from SMPLAYER. It's another 1807 battle at Heilsberg. Prussian forces versus France forces. Almost said Russian forces there. That would have been funny. On the red team we have SMPLAYER, Cossacks Horde, Wolf the Gamer King. On the blue team, I believe we've got Quick Scratch, the Emperor, and Napoleon Bonaparte. Now, if you'd like to send me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays, there are now links on the bottom of the screen and in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribe Star, Patreon, and Streamlabs donation link in the description below. However, if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick the bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's get in with the replay. So, as you can see, I actually had it on fast forward there, but we'll just take a quick look at what's going on here. We had a charge here from the French. Grande Imperiale was being sneaky. Is that Napoleon there? No, it's Jean-Baptiste Berceuse. So we've got France already attacking the Prussian forces here on the battlefield. France is coming out of nowhere. Try and drive back the cavalry somewhat. The Foreman Square, we've got infantry inbound. Might not even have to do a cut here at all, which will be a first. France going in for a charge here, but struggling to get through the buildings, it would seem. We've just got some Saturn. Light tier cav against light tier cav. Both sides struggling, but I think Prussian will break first, and it does. Okay. Prussian forces have captured a building. You don't really get points for capturing buildings on this particular map. But they probably just did it to use as a shield, use as cover. And who doesn't want the opportunity to shoot at your enemy from a defensive, from a well-defended position? Okay, we've got France cav in the distance. They're sort of backing off a little bit for now. We have a lot of Prussian cav here, and Prussian, is that Prussian cav? That's a lot of cav. Yep. It's 2 units here. Of heavy cav. This is heavy cav. C3 cav. This is good quality cav here. Also backed up by some units hiding in the brush. 3 units or so there. We got some artillery. Got a 3 6-pounder unit there. France is going straight in. They are not messing around today. France 1807 to 1814 Espagnola. We've got musketeers against Antonio French Barrier and some, well, First Leger Babatista. We also have some Prussian forces in the barn here, but they don't really have any windows to shoot out of it. There's a couple of spots, but you know, not that many. Okay, casualty report. We've got 93 here and 107. So both lost more than 10 so far. Prussian forces taking casualties, but not at the rate that the French are. And given that they're so close to each other, even though the French troops might be more accurate, the fact that they're so close sort of negates that a little bit. And I think the Prussians are getting more hits than they would otherwise, had they been firing at their maximum length. Now we've got a lot more firepower here from the French. And they've sort of caught Prussia out of place here. They've established their battle line much faster than Prussia has. There's also outnumbered Prussian forces here. Prussia 1806, this player is really going to struggle here without support. You have a few cav units, but we also got some French cav shadowing them. I think this lake here, or this river, might deter the cav from charging across. I don't think anything can cross this. But the cav could charge into him. This unit cannot form a square, so it could be worthwhile charging in. We've got reinforcements massing behind. We've got an artillery piece. They just... It looks like they're lumbering up again. They unlumbered, now they're lumbering. We also got a situation over here. A lot of cav coming in. Got reinforcements inbound, but they're a little bit slow to the party. France destroying the Prussian cav, breaking it left, right and centre. Prussia trying to bring the horde of their cav to bear, but France getting out of there. They're not having any of it.
Our men are running, sir.
That's all Prussian cav there. French general could be caught out here. I mean, they're walking really close. Prussian forces could charge straight in. Oh, okay. No, they missed the opportunity. It looked like the Guard Imperiale player had lost micro on his general unit for a little bit. And Prussia could have pounced on that, but they just didn't do it in time. So right now, those troops have separated, and it's back to the line battle over here. So we got a lot of French forces here. We've got 2 units literally running through the field of fire. So what are they doing? It's still the same player, it seems. Okay, we've got 1796 to 1800 Italiale French player, an Espinal player, and a Grada Imperiale player. So far I'm just seeing Prussian 1806 across the board. Got a lot of cav here, but a lot of units, a lot of Prussia's units are not here. This Prussian player is essentially being double teamed.
We've taken a building, sir.
No, it's not saying much. This unit's done pretty much to half strength and is going to break any second. They're in trouble. The right flank is collapsing. It's possible that Kennan could aim over here. There's a lot of French forces clumped up over here that Kennan can get its teeth into. They'll know they need to do something. They can't keep playing France at their own game here. Their unit just broke. These units can form a square. Prussians pulling back, not looking too good for them so far. France is moving up. Prussia does not have the infantry that repel the French advance. France should just keep pushing them back towards the river. And bring forward these units here to try and cut off the retreat. Isolate this group of Prussian units and wipe them out. Prussian cav having a tough time of things. Good to see him get a win finally. France does seem to have the high quality at the moment. Looks like we had some engagements up here. We had a broken unit.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Okay, so this unit has reformed. This unit of C3 Cavalry. Looks like the player lost marker on them, left him a little bit exposed, but he just got him out of there just in the nick of time. He's getting him out of there. We also got a 6-pounder, which is really isolated here for some reason, not with the rest of the army heading towards where they're needed most. This player here, or players, have got to get a move on. They've got to reinforce this Prussian line. No other activity present. Oh, that was better. And that's a good fight back there. Now, I don't know why the French player is really withdrawing. He didn't fire a scatter shot at him. Yes, he fired an artillery piece at him, but then again, the French player knew that was coming. That artillery piece has been there for some time. Well, that one just tore through them. Well, it looks like that artillery piece has actually given Prussia some reprieve. Given them a chance to just take their breath, reassess the situation. The artillery is successful in driving back the French forces. The French have their own artillery deployed. It's a two 8-pounder set and a 3 8-pounder set. So Prussia could be in for a world of hurt here with 5 8-pounder shots coming in. Prussia does have their own answer for it. They got 9 6-pounder cannons here to return fire. Now, France for some reason has really cupped up their forces here. Okay, dokie. Since they're firing, looks like cannonballs are going over their heads. Okay, according to the map, we have some action over here. Looks like Prussia's setting up some units. We had a French cav unit, I believe. No, we have a lone French infantry unit that has just charged into some Prussian forces and could break both of them. Okay, we have a Prussian unit that's formed up, shooting them in the back, successfully broken and saved their 2 other comrade units. Quick think and save those units there. Dude, that's gonna be frustrating. The general's almost in reach, but just out of reach. What's going on over here? You have some Prussian units in danger of being broken. Macro again being lost on these guys. France charging in. Actually, he's just trotting to a... what the hell's going on here? Come on, surely the Prussian player is not. The Prussian player has to be aware of this. You wouldn't think so, looking at it, would you? We've got all these reinforcements here. One of the Prussian generals is even here.
Our men are running, sir.
What happened there? You see that? That guy just got taken out by somebody. Okay, right now they're just trying to kill the French forces, make sure they don't come back. Definitely a wise thing to do. We've got a lot of French forces here that Cannon could be going after. Let's have a look. Will they line up on them? No, they continue to rotate. And they're invisible. That's not a good thing. What are they charging at? Okay, they were shooting at something. Whatever it was, they're still invisible. Good firing line set up from France. France also catching Prussia once again out of position. We have some Rearguard Lancers. Prussian forces saved by forming square. Reinforcements turning around and trying to reinforce that line. Prussian artillery proving the saving factor here to this army. It would have been overwhelmed within minutes had that artillery not been present. Nice hit. Saw a cannonball there. The artillery is forcing France to hold their position for now. Now this is interesting. We got the two 8-pounders there and 3 8-pounders here. We've also got a team of 3 4-pounders over here, and they're shooting at 3 French units, 4 French infantry units that are stationed here with their backs turned to artillery. Oh no, my bad. Those aren't Prussian, they're France's units. Yes, I read that wrong. These guys are a little bit far away. It'd be tough for those artillery pieces to get hits. Alright, here we go. We've got French skirmishers here shooting into the flanks here of the musketeers. We have some chasseurs. And flanqueurs, chasseurs. How ironic that they're flanking their opponent right now. Units breaking, Prussia lines are melting away here. We got the Prussia players trying to outflank the French, but it looks like the whole army will break here. Prussia still might be able to catch this French unit out of position. But again, they've got to hurry up. They're taking their time. Don't know what the morale's so like. Maybe their general's just so far away. Okay, they're taking casualties pretty quickly. Can this unit form square? No, it can't. This could be bad. Infantry just doesn't like those lances. Prussian cav too far away to reinforce the front lines. Okay, it looks like France is making a push for maybe the hut. Crew's lost 4 men there. No members lost there. And no members lost there either. France making a beeline here for the artillery of Prussia. Prussian forces. Oh, nice save! Good save. They still lost 5-6 members though. That cav just got in the nick of time. Despite all that fire there from the infantry, the French cavalry unit managed to get through it all. And would have got into the artillery crew for sure had it not been for that Prussian cavalry unit that deterred them at the last second. Prussia trying to overwhelm France, but France is having a bar of it. They're just retreating. Yeah, it seems like Prussia has a cavalry advantage. Why they don't try and sweep around and catch the general out of position is a big mystery. Anyway, they're pulling back for now. We've got Prussia in pursuit, but obviously no battle anytime soon. France has made a beeline for that hut. We've got a few Prussian soldiers trying to fight off the French horde that's entered the hut. I think he was dead now. Prussia be able to hold the hut. It's looking less and less likely. France is encroaching on the Prussian turf. And we still have more men coming in. Now what's interesting is Prussia controls this side, so how they're letting the French troops come in there without getting to shoot at them as they try to enter the hut is a big mystery. France is going to take the hut. It's a big strategic win there for France. What are they really shooting at? You think that combined firepower could take out one of the cannons, at least? It's just French cav. Prussia still holding on. French cav. This unit can't form square. Prussian cav charging in. Might be the time to get your troops out of square formation now that you've got cav support. France making no attempts to cross the river. France is looking to establish that battle line across the river. Prussia really trying to get in close here. It makes sense that they're shooting at that. It's a big blob of troops. We've got Prussian cav coming in for a charge, but France is forming square and already blunted that attack. We've got 4 units here on 3 French. They need to press their advantage when it's open up to them. They also have 3 other French-Prussian units that could have been brought in here to assist. They're still far away. Okay. A big volley there. Okay. Let's do a casualty report. Minimal casualties, single digits really. France outflanking the Prussians. This unit can form square. Oh, that crew got toasted. Little disorganization there between the cavalry and infantry. Disorganization the French made them pay dearly for. Well, the French infantry is obviously better. How Prussia though thinks they can turn this around is a bit of a mystery. Now you can see what the French are doing here. They're moving up these 2 units to sort of distract these guys, while the bulk of the army moves around and outflanks the line and folds it up as they move down. This unit's under heavy fire. All these units here can form square. Wow, talk about taking one for the team. He dived in head first and took out a chunk of that line. Troops are getting back up, but he did his best. Oh, that cav is almost gone.
Our men are running, sir.
Prussians are facing defeat after defeat. Down to 28. And a little bit too high there. They're firing scatter shot. They broke both units. 97 out of 35 and they broke. Oh, nice work. Most of them are getting back up though. I only lost 2 men in that. Okay, a Prussian cav charge in to no avail. got Prussian forces, but the huts here make it very difficult for them to line up and return fire at the French. Looks like they're still firing at him. Yeah, it's taking casualties. Heading back over this way. Prussia really can't seem to use their cavalry. Or at least not in coordination with their infantry. While these units can form square, you can send in cavalry to make them form square, and while they're in square formation, move up the Prussian infantry. That way we have more guns shooting at less men. Sorry, that way the Prussians have more guns firing than the French do at them. And that could help them turn the tide and tip that battle back in their favour with the harassment of their cavalry, but they're not really doing any harassing. What we got here is a slow, agonising grind to defeat, really, I think, so far. Unless Prussia does something really miraculous to turn their luck around. Now this is overkill. Down to 11. Amazingly, I didn't finish them off.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright. France continues their advance forward. Prussians really struggling to put a stop to it. I think they just lost their artillery. Looking at this, there's only 12 men left. Doesn't look too good there. And only 8 men left on this one, so it's definitely not looking too good there. And without their artillery, Prussians are going to be hard pressed to turn this around. We have 25 minutes left on the clock. And this last unit is withdrawing. That should enable these units to come back to the main battle line. God knows they're needed. We've got C3 Cav coming in. Some Caraccio.
Our men are running.
Why do these names need to be so hard to pronounce? Almost doesn't seem that fair. The French have done a really good job really, I think they've done a really good job putting units that can form square in throughout the main battle line. Like they got one that forms square, doesn't form square, forms square, doesn't form square. You know, it just seems to be really nicely spaced out, deterring any cavalry charges here from the Prussians. Prussians are really struggling to do any cavalry charges on the French lines. The French have had far more success in this battle with their own cavalry charges than the Prussians have at all. As far as I can see, the Prussians had little to no success with their cavalry charges, where the French have seen real dividends from theirs. We've got units here just standing around doing nothing. And those forces need to be brought to bear here and now. These guys are not going to last for it much longer. They're outmanned, outgunned. It's not good. Now it's possible the player doesn't even know they have these units back, because it looks like they did break before, but they've reformed to come back. This unit's broken. A unit of 100 out of 130 broke. The real reason for that is the general's probably too far away. And Prussians' morale is obviously very crap without their general nearby. Looks like that was from the French artillery. It's a little bit confusing, and I'm befuddled. We've got three fresh units here, including one that's reformed to come back, that are not being brought to bear here against France. Prussia is not trying to utilise their advantages when they have them. They have a numerical superior advantage if they just move in and just try to overwhelm these units here. They got to start breaking French infantry. They got to start disrupting and poking holes in their alliance, in their armies. Because France is doing a great job dismantling all the Prussian forces, and Prussia looks like they're going to be on their last legs very, very soon. This is pretty cool here that the cavalry got a charge here on the Italian Legion Haverte, because they can form square there again, I believe. So can those guys, but they didn't form square, none of them did. Good chunky hit there from the French artillery. You really should stop trying to charge through buildings. It's never worked so far in the battle, it won't work now. This unit can also form square. And the cav is mostly out of range. Why does he keep trying to charge here for? What is so important that he keeps doing it? Russia's battling French for the control of the building. French is, sorry, it's skewing in French's favour here. Things look promising there for Prussia, but the morale is still very weak of one of the units. Now he just broke. Now it's 2 versus 1. And it looks like we had a general here in that hut, in that building, sorry. The general belongs to the Wolf Gamer King. Okay, where are these guys going? We've got 2 units heading that way. Heading down south. Oh, Prussia's trying to amass their cav. This is funny. All 4 units here do not have the ability to form square. That's probably why Prussia's charging in. Russian cav surprisingly doing very well. Looks like they will win here. Wow, what a rally! France seems to be on their last legs and they just turn that around. I think the cavalry really helped there somehow. The cavalry just got into the French.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Wow. Holy smokes. A battle I thought was going to go one way has ended up going completely the other. No, we don't want to go into the horse's ass. Too late. Wrong unit.
Our men are running, sir.
That's a general unit there. Nice. Okay, artillery's got into the artillery. Sorry, cavalry's got into the artillery crew. Now that was a really crazy turnaround there. Something really weird must have happened while we were over in the other vicinity looking at the battle there. By the other vicinity I mean just over here. While we were over here, something big must have happened here. My best guess is that the cavalry did manage to somehow get through the French lines. I thought the French lines were pretty much impenetrable.
Oh, the garrison! We have killed their general, sir. Now
Well done.
they must break.
Scattershot proving very deadly. Look, where do all these Prussian troops come from? they broke. That's why I'm not charging at the cannon. But you know, someone's got to charge into the cannon. Someone's got to take out this position. So why are they? Also, okay, this was they're moving around the hut. They're going to try and assault the cannon position from 2 different directions. That way, at least one of them can approach. You've got one trying to use the buildings as cover. If I didn't know any about it, I'd say the bullets are going straight into that hut. They're a little bit too far away there for scatter shot. Prussian forces being held up though by a French unit. Scattershot really struggling to take out the unit here. This French unit's doing pretty well to buy some time, but that's all they're doing is buying time. French player trying to rescue his artillery crew. All shots missed.
Our men are running first.
Jeez, they got a bit jittery. Maybe it could be the bodies, I don't know. Another French victory. It's way out of range. Okay, that cavalry unit has reformed. All the Prussian troops here are dead. As far as I can tell, that house is unoccupied. You have Michael Ney and Mikhail Ney. Prussian General Richard von Mollendorf. What is those Prussian forces doing? Yeah, it's very tight. Now, Prussia should be able to just move in, overwhelm them, and crush them. A few French forces over here. Musketeers really struggling against the French infantry. Good hit. And they broke him. So we've got a couple of French forces. One of them's the artillery crew. The other one is the artillery crew as well. There are 2 artillery crews here. Very brave and very stupid artillery crew. They're like mini black daggers. Pretty much. Soldiers having none of it. They're just knocking them on the ground. And bayoneting them to the face. Okay, we have about 8 minutes left on the clock. There's also a cut here and come back to see if there's a final battle before the end.
Our men are running, sir. Our men are running, sir.
Alright guys, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock and the final engagement has begun. But for some reason we have a Prussian unit heading away from the main battle at the end here. Which is ridiculous beyond belief. We've also got 2 other French units that looks like they've reformed and come back. All the Prussian units themselves here are broken. All 3 units here are broken. France turning that right around there. And judging from this, France looks like they're back on top. France is winning, and once again, France has turned that right back around. This makes sense again. In fact, this looks like the last Prussian unit on the field. And the French are running away from them. 1 minute 30. One minute left. Bigger bullets going every single way except into the enemy. I think that's it, guys. I think we have a French victory. The last battle looks like it's here. That's it. Don't see any other Prussian units on the field. Defeat! Unfortunate there for the Prussian alliance. SMPLAYER getting 17-19 kills, still very nice. Cossack Horde, 931. Wolf the Gamer King on 869. And congratulations to the French force, of course. Quick Scratch 1306. The Emperor 1340. Napoleon Bonaparte 1262. So good kill counts there for the French. Looking at the kill count here, the Prussian army, we got the Cuirassiers 239. Cavalry. Other standouts and more cavalry 122 C3s. Well, it's actually Leb Cuirassiers. We have Musketeers here getting over 130 for 2 units. And Dietrich Lebershit. Looks like a G4 Grenadier unit, 263. So nice kill count there for that unit as well. Alright. Thank you to SMPLAYER for sending the replay. Congratulations to the French on their victory. That was a really weird turn of events there at the end. It looked like somehow Prussia managed to turn that around and snatch victory from the French. Only to have the French turn that around. So turn around and turn around. And snatch victory from the Prussians. So well done to the French. Thank you to SMPLAYER for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.